Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Biomutant, a game that I was kind of in the middle about, but then I seen some current gameplay, and one of the lovely members of our community is throwing gameplay at me, and I'm like, okay, this looks sick. So ladies and gentlemen, for those of you guys who have no idea what Biomutant is, it's a very, very big RPG, and what I mean by big RPG, as I mean it seems like, and this is my idea of Biomutant, it could be incorrect, but Biomutant seems like when a developer takes 99% of their budget and puts it into RPG mechanics and not just like making the game look pretty or something like that. And also developing like combat abilities, like RPG mechanics being choices that you can make that matter and actually have an impact. And things like the seamlessness of animations when attacking are a little scuffy, but it's fine. Also, please give Biomutants, at least this first little bit of the video, a chance, because I think people have been seeing old footage of Biomutants and they're like, ugh, but it's actually pretty solid. Also, because I got a new PC, we're running max graphics, max everything in consistent frame rates, so good for us. Anyways, also, we are going to be covering Biomutants on the channel. This first video is just going to be us introducing ourselves into the world of Biomutants, making my character, my reasoning why, me doing the best to explain shit to you guys, as well as videos to come in the future. But after we're done making this video, I'm just going to play a lot, try to get as much knowledge as I possibly can, so that I can give some videos to you guys and help out people who may be a little lost, which I'm definitely going to be one of. Something that's going to be a little bit of a hard pill for some people to swallow is what you're about to see. We're going to be playing on normal mode, because, yeah. So, yes, an RPG, super in-depth, all that stuff. But, it's, to say weird would be, I think, a great disservice to the oddness in this game. But I love weird. So yeah. So, yes, you are playing...
Encode your DNA.
Yes, you are playing a weird rat creature. I feel like the developers of this game gave themselves like a handicap for no reason. If they just gave you a generic looking guy that could get mutant powers, I feel like a lot of people would be like, fuck it. But I appreciate the style a great deal. Now, we have a lot of characters to go through. We have the primal, we have Rex. These are all this is basically the races or the breeds of your little pet monster. Now, as you guys can see, it does seem like, yeah, it seems like a lot of the breeds don't seem to actually... The only thing they really give you is just some base stat increases, which is interesting. You can change a lot of your things, but the breed itself will, I believe, remain somewhat the same, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, this guy looks the sickest to me. It looks like kind of like a pitbull. Yeah, he has vitality and strength. That's his main thing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about why I'm picking what I'm picking in a hot minute here. Attributes! Define your character attribute has. Okay, so I think this is how this works, and I want to stress this if I'm not mistaken.
Define your genetic structure.
Yeah, so this thing right now, you should angle yourself towards being of a specific insert whatever. So right there we had breed. Breed you cannot change. I believe breed is how you kind of look always. But there's no passive things around that. It's just like, hey, you get a little more stats in this department or that department, in all of which you can increase by just putting points into them. But this right here, you're going to want to facilitate towards your build. The reason why is because as we move this thing around, our character gets more grotesque. So if you want to have a high intelligence, he looks like depressed. Holy shit. He looks depressed AF, but real smart. It makes sense. The smarter you are, apparently, the more likely you are for depression. Charisma. Look at him. He's got like a cheeky smile. What about vitality? Look at that. He's an angry boy, but he's thick. He's got them thick thighs. He's strong upper body, no legs. You love to see it. Agility. Oh no. Agility looks horrific. Oh shit. Alright, let me try to streamline this, even though I'm still a little lost on it, to be honest. So here's the thing. You have a vast variety of these things, breeds, to choose from, each giving you slight buffs. Now, this is kind of irrelevant because you're going to be able to invest in these anyway. You're going to invest in luck, charisma, and boost them anyway. So it's far greater to invest in, your actual look of your character, because you're gonna have to look at this thing forever. I like this one the most. It looks like the most metal as fuck. I like this one. Now, you cannot change your breed if I'm not mistaken. I don't believe you can change your breed, which is your general look, which is pretty important, but you can change how your breed kind of looks with all this fucking weird shit. So this is something that you can mutate, the way your character kind of looks, balancing out his intelligence. I do think it's a little annoying to some extent. And again, it seems like largely these ones seem kind of irrelevant. I mean, you could be the jack of all trades in the middle, but it seems, again, you can always invest in these later on, so I would kind of rather my character look a certain way right now, but also it's cool that you can see how your characters will look within a like in a build. But the thing is, I'm going for a gun build, which is all of my passive stats are irrelevant. Kind of. Agility could probably be pretty good, and charisma and all that stuff could be helpful as well. So we might just go for that because we can't specifically single out luck, which is quite frustrating. Yeah, and some of them look bad. So again, if you choose Rex and you want to look like this, you can do that later on if you find a specific vendor or pool of mutated sludge or something like that. This guy looks hideous no matter what you do, unfortunately. Great, kind of like a little bunny. It's so cute. Ooh, a thick boy. Fucking real thick boy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, honestly, I like this one the most. and it's, I think it sucks ass. Yeah, he's like the tank class, right? But anyways, again, I'm hoping I can still like push through and make this work. This is what I'm gonna make him look like later on, but I have to choose stats that I think would be somewhat good. I don't need strength. I think agility could be good, because I don't want to get hit, essentially. Vitality, I think, would be, don't think would scale well with guns. I like perks and all that stuff. Honestly, like the only stat that I'm kind of thinking I'll need as a gunner, that it's like valuable here, is maybe charisma, because you can't affect luck, unfortunately. Luck is not one of the stats that you can affect right now. It is later on, I believe. I mean, luck apparently is like a very good stat. Oh my god, I guess I'll go charisma, but I don't want to lose out on everything. Okay, we'll do that. How much of an overbite do I have? Oh my god, I look like a mouse. Anyways, that's what we're going with, baby. A nightmare. This one doesn't matter. Okay, this is just your resistances. So for those guys who do not know, a big part of Biomutant is there's areas where you have a bunch of like things trying to kill you. You have ones where radiation is trying to kill you. You have ones where cold's trying to kill you. You have ones where heat's trying to kill you. Radioactivity, etc. So having a high resistance will allow you to explore those areas. Now, luckily enough, you can just mutate yourself to the point where you're resistant to all of these. And yeah, I haven't heard a lot of people complain about the progressions of everything, because I don't know. It's probably best if you had an understanding of the game, if what area comes first in your like hazardous area kind of thing. All right, we're going with that. I don't know why my ears are so fucking pink, but it is what it is.
Pick a commando.
Awesome. Okay, so this is the other part. So by the way, yeah, you can customize your character, your fur, all that stuff. Cool. So we have Mercenary. This is what you do get when you pre-order the game. So if you, but you can also buy it separately. It's like $1 or something weird. So yeah, you can get that if you want. It allows you to dual wield, but there's other a lot of these things in Biomutant is like a lot of the things you can actually get in the overworld. So very few things are specific to classes specifically. So you can probably get a lot of stuff that you want here if you fuck up and are like, there are a couple that aren't. And yeah. Deadeye is that. This is the Commando, looks pretty damn sick. And then we got Psych-Freak, we got Saboteur, we got Sentinel. Now, I don't know all of them, but what I do know is you guys can see there that they get passive talents. So toughness is what this guy gets. Twin blades, all that stuff, dual wielding, cool. Psych-Freak, you get Spark Ball, all these other things, Mega Mind. This is essentially how do you want to play the game. Now, yes, you can tweak things, but some things are negated outside of that. So it is incredibly easy to be a spellcaster if you happen to go Psych-Freak. A Psychic Freak. It gives you Spark Ball, which is basically a constant application of damage. So you don't need a gun, you just have this electric ball that you throw at people. Now this is how I originally wanted to play the game actually, but I seen that there was a lot, it's weirder, magic doesn't scale, it seems, as hard as other things in the future. So I wanted to kind of tweak things. Not only that, but the spells in this game looked interesting, but not as cool as the weapons that you can kind of do. So the reason, my friends, that I'm going Deadeye is because I have a game that I love to pieces that I played when I was a child and continue to play as an adult. If it wasn't exclusive. Ratchet and Clank. I love this series to pieces, so I thought, why not try to make a Ratchet and Clank or a Ratchet in this game, in this RPG? Now, yes, Ratchet doesn't have some sort of God of War paint style on his face, but what do you want from me? Also, man, our arms are so thin. Jesus Christ. But yes, we are going to be playing the Deadeye kind of character, and the reason why we're picking the Deadeye over the Commander is not because I don't want to spew out bullets or I think his starter clothes look sick. It's entirely because Deadeye has some of the best end-tier abilities in the game. Not only that, but he starts off with perfect reload, which allows you to solely be a gunner. Essentially, it has the Gears of War instant reload mechanic. So how this game works is you fire all your bullets and then you'll slowly start to regen them. But with this character, you can hit a button at the last minute as your clip's about to end, and you get a fresh clip, and you can just keep spewing out damage. Now, the good news is that this perk can be attained by everybody through just the mutations and getting skill points. But this character gets I think it's 100% damage bonus when you get to the very end of his skill tree. I think in my instance, making him better than the Commando in some small instances. But yes, as you guys can see, also we have different. This doesn't really affect too much of your base stats. The thing that it messes with maybe is crit chance and stuff like that, which is why Deadeye gets 4, and the Sentinel, I believe, gets Saboteur gets 8. Sorry, that's what I was meaning to say. But we're gonna go with Deadeye. Because I wanted to basically make Ratchet and Clank in this game, so that's what we're doing. Yes. Okay, so that's my base stats. I don't know if I love it, but it's what we're gonna have to do. Ready to start? I hope so. I hope I didn't make any sort of crucial impending mistake. Oh, please.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. Move. Got it.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Oh.
We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Got it. I'm gonna go to the right. Okay.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
So by the way, my friends, this game has incredible choice. It's like a Fable game, you know, like there's good and there's bad, and you can be good and bad, and there's skills attached to being good or bad. That's why I'm really, again, this game has mechanics that are gassed up to 100, and that's what I love about it. That's why I'm enjoying, or hoping to enjoy about it. So we can choose, I'm dark red, as in strength and power. I'm the color light blue, cyan, for freedom and loyalty. I like all that.
Let me introduce myself. I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise, an echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Nice. So the storytelling in this game is pretty interesting. You'll see in a minute. But the one thing I wanted to mention though is there is abilities tied to both light and dark, but you can still do dark things without being evil. You just worship at like a dark shrine, and it'll give you dark points, and you can buy the dark abilities. So it's not like you're gassed out of powers if you're choosing to be light or dark. I get it. I'm bright. Nice.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
Get them perks. Get them perks, telekinesis or whatever.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress, and as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
I'm not sure that's 100% true. 1 light, 2 light points are somewhat light.
Right
somewhat
is
light.
always right.
Right is always right. Did I go? Oh, I did. I don't think that was a choice. I think I just chose because. Yikes. This game looks pretty good. The atmosphere is pretty solid, at least for right now.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Yes, I call this bullshit. This is the Fallout mentality where both fucking paths lead you to this goddamn same outcome.
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family?
So by the way, the story is a lot. Like to just count, like to wrap your head around. Oh, it's not good. It's so not good. Shit. Hey, look at me. Ooh, my stamina comes back real fast. What's this? Oh, nice. Oh my god, we're doing all kinds of things. What is this? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not happening. That's not happening. We can parry though. Boom, did it. Oh. Oof. Nice. I don't know how I kind of got there, but it happened.
You better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Got it? That thing looks like it's begging to explode. It's like, please, please not like this. But yeah, essentially the plot line, or like the objective, it seems, is to, the tree is dying. We're gonna try to choose to either kill the tree, kill everybody in the world and reset, which is the evil choice, or be the good guy and try to reset this tree, or kill everybody and be like, you're all pieces of shit. So I just mutated the shit out of my hand just cuz. I was like, fuck it. Why not? Just be a nightmare and do this shit. I'll give that guy some dedication because he's been following us for a long while because I watch Pewds. What's happening? Oh, is it coming? Is it coming to kill me? Ooh, this looks like a nightmare. This looks like no good. And then we can do some dope ass dodges and attacks. Wow, my gun does nothing compared to everything else. Golly, it's brutal. I can also just keep jumping up in the air, and I think we're gonna be in a pretty good respect. Ooh, ooh, ooh! Get out of there! Wow, yeah, my gun is not on the same level as my giant sword. Shocker, I know, and won't always be that way. My little Tic Tac guy. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, I'm covered in oil. I look so sad. Oh, my little ears. Oh. What is good, you sons of bitches? No, blow up the thing. Oh, I didn't reload at the right time. That did nothing. It did nothing.
That'll teach him.
What? I hit the button. Oh, I guess maybe you need to have my weapon out or something like that.
One at half his health.
Ooh, I went right through his legs. Quick reload. Next magazine has more damage. I will say we're still not. We don't have enough points to really invest into guns and to become a monster in that regard, but we're getting there. I think our sword still hits pretty damn hard. I really feel like I didn't invest the right points on my character, but it's because I'm trying to pick a gunner and I'm like, I don't really have many other. I'm not planning on playing any swords. Like, it's same thing as Ratchet and Clank. You can use your fucking wrench for basically doing nothing, and it's usually just like a stupid game. Like, you're just trying to be different when you're using your wrench. I did the things all day. That was pretty sad. That's, yeah, hopefully the enemies get a little bit more like, oh, you're just hitting me. I'm like, yeah, shouldn't you like back up or something, or you like hit me? Okay. Increase attributes. When leveling up, you can increase your attributes of choice by 10. Pick which attributes you want to increase. Yeah, so right now we're going to increase luck, because I believe that's what people were saying. Because right now we're not having a problem with combat necessarily. Oh, by the way, the reason why we chose luck is because it increases your loot chance and critical damage, and that's the only thing that kind of guns can scale up, is getting critical damage. And yeah, but I should still probably invest in things like intelligence just to get myself a key so that I can be a gunner who can also use some magic and shit like that. But yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go with range combats, and we're gonna go with, we have the first one, which, can we see if we click it? Okay, yeah, okay, so we got guns, dual wielding guns, rifles, automatic rifles, shotguns, got it. Okay, so right now we're just gonna be going with guns. This is a lot what we started with the base stuff. Oh, okay, well, these are free things. So yeah, essentially you wanna do all of these special, like, kind of chaining things, and you'll get like a massive bonus to clear out rooms. It's kind of a weird, like, martial arts, do sequencing martial art combos to gain like a crazy ability, like increase damage on your attacks so that you can start just cleaning up house. Kind of like a DMC kind of rewarding system a little bit. Nice. Fuck that shit, bitch, not today! Woo! Yeah, so we basically, there's like mutation points that you can get by being in specific areas. Yes. Big bio points, which you can use to level up your resistances and get cool new abilities and such. Neat. Again, I like how our character's just like, yeah, my hand's all fucked now. Forever. Whatever. Oh, Jesus. Maybe don't stick your hand in pools of sludge, you're psychopath. Anyway, the number of rotations you have left, the higher your intelligence, the more moves you have.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
What happened? what if I use up all my moves? Kick me out? Did I fail? Alright, well, did not work
It's
at all.
going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door.
What? You high?
There you go.
What was it? This. Well, I did not plan that out really well. That's on me. Ooh, I will say that the melee does not feel like it's incredibly weighty. Get up. A new friend, an old friend. What? I'm lost. You look horrific. Anyway, dialogue settings, you can yeah, adjust stuff. If you don't want the narrator to talk less, you can do all that stuff. I like the narrator actually right now. Where's that? Look at me, way back a long time ago. Little me, look at me. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait to adjust myself to look however I want and not be kind of subject to my stupid charisma nonsense. Anyway, oh God. I don't think she cares. She hates me. I hope I told her. I don't know what the fuck's happening. Oh God, I hope I did. She only cares about one thing. No, I shouldn't make her worry, yeah. What are you doing? Alright. Getting after your mom in a mean way. Oh, that's the big bad guy fault? He's part of the Predator family? She just fucking exterminated all of them and she's like, well, should have killed all of them.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow.
I'm just sitting there, seeing this old man's like...
He says he remembers every single Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route.
A Mekton? Like a mech?
Wiz is still
just call it a
repairing
mech.
his Octopod.
Thanks for the net, dude. Appreciate that. Alright, the best way I can describe this game is it feels like a fever dream. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm genuinely, like, when you're just fucking in a dream and you're like, what? Well, okay, I guess we're doing this. I don't know what's the past or the present or the future, but here it is. We're randomly doing this. Yeah, the whole adjusting your like simlish, essentially, what is it called? Is, yeah, it's not good. It's not working. I lowered it to nothing, and it's like, yeah, let's keep chatting. Maybe I gotta max it out. That seems like it'd be more if you, yeah. I mean, let's just try doing rude. Anyways, boom. I do wish this was quicker. I do think a lot of, oh,
Let's see.
huh. Okay, weird, but I guess it makes sense. Also, I like how my character looks like the most evil.
He
I'm
doesn't
gonna play
know
the
what
most
your
good.
connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Thanks.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna go. Let me help, of course. Yeah, you can also be an asshole, but I assume what they're getting at with that tutorial is like, if you be evil, your word choices will be evil, whereas if you're kind, your word choices will be kind. You kind of back me into a corner, which is
He's
rude, but
grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
I didn't really do much besides say yes, I'll help, and then we're here. So too much already. I like the light. Well, I don't know. I like what I like, I guess. I don't really think it's good or bad. Yeah, that's what I like.
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
Again, if you should be hitting them all around, you know. Psychic, that. You've gained points. The mutation menu, some powers have unlocked the aura score, meaning that the psychic points can only be unlocked once you have the same color or aura. Yeah. So you need to match your good deeds with your bad deeds, and there are ways of getting bad points without necessarily being evil, like praying at a dark shrine if you want to get like a special mutation or power. Alrighty. These camera angles. Loving it.
There's out of date again. He must have missed something
How the fuck
important.
did he get up here?
I'll do 1 mile. Yeah.
You just free climb that rope with that
Out
thing
of
on your
date
legs?
says you will make a
My character is going to look as metal and dark as shit, but be like, be surrounded with a bunch of like very pink and colorful people, and I'm like, you know what? Different styles is all it is. Talk to the tribe. Quest tracker. Thank you for telling me this. This is gonna be a big thing. Oh, the one thing I want to tell you guys is there's going to be when you eventually start digging deep into the game and start winning for a certain tribe, they are going to give you the option of pacifying the world early. Do not do that. The reason why is because in other fortresses, not only is there XP and stuff to gain there, but there's also weapons exclusive for that tribe. So you kill that tribe, that fortress, you're going to get a weapon. And if you say, yeah, I'm done, then all those fortresses become passive and you don't get any of the weapons that are hidden there. So do not, I repeat, do not end the conflict early. See it all the way through if you want the weapons. If you just want to finish the game and not have a long playthrough, then just do that, I guess. Just end it quick. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the tutorial. Essentially, this is kind of the overworld. If you enjoyed the gameplay, I will say just be a little gentle with the gameplay, because the gameplay right here very much felt, especially when I was meleeing things, it felt pretty like empty. But I think that's because if you invest heavily in certain skills and when things start to play into each other, that's when things start ratcheting up. Just be gentle, at least at first. Again, I think wait until you make your judgment when you see it, maybe some end or mid gameplay rather than the beginning, because it's going to take you a little bit of time to get your teeth. But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you do enjoy the rest of your day. I will be continuing to cover more Biomutants. I'm off to go try to understand and aspects of this game and see what kind of value I can provide to you, my lovely people. Thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.